Hello, Amu. I hope you're okay. I've sent the mark schemes out. I don't know if they'll be good enough for you. But question 6, I wouldn't worry too much about. I don't know how that's really snuck into the homework. It's about proof. Although this particular type of proof you could sort of work through. It's kind of GCSE with a twist. So proof by counterexample just means you have to find one value of n that makes this statement incorrect. So it's essentially just trial and error. So you find a value of n that makes it false, and then you just conclude that the statement is false for this particular value of n. Part 2. I don't know if you remember, it's at GCSE, if you had to show something algebraically, a situation like this, you would need to define an even number as something that has a common factor of 2. So a generic even number in terms of n would be 2n. Therefore, to define an odd number, we would use 2n add 1 or 2n minus 1. Obviously, because if 2n is an even number, 1 more than that is an odd number, or 1 less than that would be an odd number. And then you just do what it says. So the cube and the square, the difference of the cube and the square. So if you're defining the odd number as 2n add 1, you'd be wanting to show that 2n add 1 all in brackets cubed, take away 2n add 1 in brackets all squared, has a common, and then expanded and simplified has a common factor of 2. That's like that's in the mark scheme, so I wouldn't worry too much about this part. It's just saying that's just an example. So your 5, this is a specific example. Your 5 will be to show it works for any odd number, would be defined as 2n add 1, not 5. And then your equals would be something else in terms of n, which you would want to be taking a factor of 2 out, because if that can happen, then it means that it's if it's divisible by 2, it must be an even number. Question 12. Yeah, so it's pretty standard method for this is to make the equations equal to one another. But because you should, though, get 2 solutions, so you just have to make sure that the solution you choose makes sense for this, and so it would be a positive answer, so x would have to be positive. But you're going to make 3x take 2 root x equal to 8x minus 16. So it's in the mark scheme. Probably start off by squaring both sides, because that'll get rid of the root x. That's probably my best point of starting. And then you just simplify and solve. So I'll leave it with you. If you need any more help than that, please ask me. Okay, so I'll have a look at the other 2 questions now for you as well. Cheers.